I guess now it's good time to reassemble the rear compartment. Years of use have left some scratches and holes in them. I'm going to find a way to make them a little bit nicer. And some of the panels had some mold and water damage. But first I need to take them all off. And same as I did on the front doors, I'm going to add some sound-deadening mats to the rear. And if you're going to add them, 1/3 of the panel area is enough. To avoid condensation, I'm going to add some Armacell to the roof panels. Because some of the panels had some heavy damage, I'm going to replace them. And I can finally test out my new tool. Okay, let's test it out. Looks like one of the panels was made of plywood and was badly crooked. And to make them look nice again, I choose this color matte. Not bad. And now I need to make those tiny holes where the fasteners go. So let's test it out. Where here? Okay. It smells bad. What's the next one? Here. I think it came out quite nice, or what? When you use heat, it burns the sides, so it should technically not even dare from there. Yeah, I think it should fit nicely with the gray paint. So let's make the other ones. It's a little bit broken, but yeah, if you try to remove these, they usually go clip in and sideways. But you want to remove it, push it to the side and then push it up, so it would come off. Those here are the factory cargo hooks, and that's the way how you assemble them. And while I was waiting for some parts to arrive, I had good time to install the arch liners. Those are aftermarket parts and I ordered them from Alvadi. I'm using pop rivets to install them to the fender flares, and of course heat, so I can mold them to the perfect shape. just came out like that. Now doesn't throw so much dirt and rocks under and inside the bumper. And also the wheel arch is protected, so it should not make any holes there anymore and start rust. And because I installed the fender flares, it gave me some problems with the slide door. In previous videos I modified the slide door. I installed the hinge from the dual wheel Sprinter, and that gave me about 20 mm more clearance. It gave it space to clear the flare, but it was rubbing on the door guard, so I had to figure something out about this problem. And VansOnSteroids had a good solution for this problem. I'm going to install an indent box in this area where the flare was rubbing. And those boxes have these rubber lines that keep your stuff in. I did some test fitting when I had the box on the front side, but it makes the situation a little bit worse because it's sticking out. So my second plan is to mount it behind it. Well, it's not so pretty, but at least that's I guess the only way how I can make it work. But yeah. be so much nicer when it was from the front. Oh well. And here goes the last part. Oh, right. I already filled some stuff here. For now, I think I'm going to leave it like this because I want to. It will take some time to figure out what I really want to do and what I don't like to do, and because I need to find some ways to bring wires wherever I need them and figure out if I want to have batteries or solar panel or things like that, and also make some storage so I can have my kayak gear, climbing gear, camping stuff, biking stuff, and some tools and drones and whatever I'm going to carry with me. But yeah, that takes some time because I don't want to do some things twice. So rather think through what I'm going to do and do it all in one go. But yeah, right now it's this way. I think it came out quite nice. So maybe I'm going to take some panels off in the future because making some storage. But yeah, we'll see. And yeah, I want to make some audio stuff too. And yeah, slide door now works nicely. It has some room, and I have to say those storage cages, how are they called? Boxes? They look really nice. I'm definitely going to get more and going to install it from to the rear doors, like Nick at VansOnSteroids had them on his fan. But yeah, if you like those, of course on mine it doesn't look so nice because it's behind there, but if it will be on the top of the panels, it would look much better and cooler. But if you want to buy those, contact Nick at VansOnSteroids from his Instagram channel, or you can write to me in the comment section, and I can tell him if you are interested. But yeah, it took longer than I wanted because I was trying to figure out something with the slide door, and for a long time I had this panel off. But yeah, now it's at least sorted out. I have already filmed the next stuff, what I'm going to do, but still editing and trying to get it finished. But yeah, I'm soon going to post a new video, so thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!